Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Rodney coming to you from Springfield, Missouri here at the Greater Ozark Open Pro Shop. And we are here and we're going to do a ball review. Like I was mentioned earlier, we got a bunch to do. And so right now we're going to get busy and we're going to do the ball review on this new bad boy. That one right there. You see that one right there? That TNT, that dynamite, that ball is pretty good. So we want to get this on the lane and see what it looks like. We're going to have a two-hander throw it and we're going to have, I think, Buddy Caden, your typical league bowler that plays down in, we're going to throw that on the lane and see what that looks like. So let's get it out there and see what we got. Hello everybody, welcome back to Frame by Frame. This is Rodney coming to you again from Springfield, Missouri, the Greater Ozark Open Pro Shop. And we are doing our ball review here on the TNT. It's got that new Torpex core with the new E-Trax Plus solid cover on it. I'll tell you what, this is one strong symmetrical bowling ball, guys. You can see Dawson here, our two-hander, who started the review there. He started kind of in the center playing with this ball. And then you're going to see here, that was a really good shot, the first one, but this one gets a little bit right where he likes to play, and that takes off and goes left right through the face. We checked to see if he was a little bit slow, and he said he wasn't, but you can just see how strong this is. This is going to go right through the nose as well. Off of those two shots, he makes a move left, so he has to get a bit deeper because this is one strong cover, one strong core. So if you're a player and you're looking for a stronger benchmark ball for medium to heavier oil, this new TNT by Roto Grip is going to be a ball for you. I think it's the ball they wanted to, I don't know if they're taking the place of the Idols. I know a lot of people liked the Idol line when it was out, especially the OG Idol. Then they had the Idol Helios, which I've had both of those. But I've been really looking forward to a strong symmetrical ball like this one. Again, you can see this ball is going to be a little bit earlier, but man, does it pick up down lane and have a strong back end motion. This ball was pre-drilled. It was actually given to Dawson by one of the pros during our Pro-Am. That was a two-hander. And so it's drilled with, I think we went I think it's 5 by 4 by 2.5. So we thought maybe it'd be a little more controllable for him, but he really did like it, but it is definitely a strong symmetrical ball with that strong cover. So if you're looking for a ball that, on the fresh, out of the box, lanes are a little slicker, and you want something to get through the oil a little bit sooner, this is going to be that ball. And you could even add surface to it if you wanted to make it a little bit earlier. So we're going to compare that here just in a second to the Phase 2, because that's the next, popular benchmark ball that's in the Storm lineup. And so, but I just like the motion of this ball. It's kind of a lopey, slow, symmetrical ball with that new torque technology. But, man, when it gets down lane, it just keeps going. It picks up really hard, and you can see just picks up and gets through the pins really well. And that was kind of the design intent of this ball, I believe, was to get through the pins better and get better pin action on that heavier oil lane without the balls burning up. So now we're going to compare that to the Phase 2. Phase 2 is drilled very similar. It's got a taller pin to center of grip. I think it's more like 5 inches. But we also had to drill the fingers for him to about a 3-inch depth because this ball was, the Phase 2 was really, really strong off the back end. It was really hard to control. So when we did that, he was able to play straighter. So you can see the Phase 2 is not quite as sharp off the back end. He can play a little bit longer. Still got a nice back end motion, but you can see how much earlier that TNT is. And it could be some of the layout, but you can really see the difference in the two balls. He can play straighter with the Phase 2. He likes it a whole lot. So anytime you can play straighter, especially a two-hander, the better off you're going to be as far as pin carry. So you don't have to get so far left. Now when he's got, his typical shot where he's playing right over 15 and it's going out to about 10 or 8, and then nice smooth motion to the pocket. But you can definitely see the contrast in both balls where that TNT is really stronger off the back end and picks up really hard down lane. There's the TNT again. You can see how much earlier it picks up. And that one just kept going left in that poor stone. 8 pin right there. So you left the stone 8 there. I think you might make a little move off of that. But man, I tell you what, I think he even used this the other day in our high school league to start off with, because it got really dry and he was able to play a little bit straighter and not have the ball burn up. But so if you're looking for a new TNT, or if you're looking for the new TNT to be a benchmark ball, it's going to be a good one. Like I said, you could even add some surface to it. It's going to be good for various styles. Obviously, it's going to be a good for two-hander, depending on how it's drilled. And you could add surface to it if you needed to. So you've got that one a little bit right, and it comes back really hard. It doesn't burn up. So now we're going to switch gears here. We have Caden, our typical, just your typical league bowler, which I really like doing reviews with guys like this, and even myself, because about literally 90% of the people that walk in the shop, that's how they play. In all fairness, he was actually throwing my equipment. Our spans are a bit different, so he was having a little bit of a struggle trying to get his hand in that one because he didn't have the means to get him one for this review, so he's actually throwing mine. But we're pretty close. So, again, you can see he's just standing in the middle playing, right at 20, playing right up the track, right up 10. And one of the things I like about this review is because his rev rate's lower, you can see the ball pick up down lane. So it's a real slow, lopey ball. Reminds me of the Nova, but not, an ASIM, in the fact that it's very rounded and kind of slow. But when it gets down lane, it really picks up, and it just has just a huge amount of continuation through the pins. And it's got that really nice round shape that I like, and it's definitely earlier. Now, Caden used to have a phase 2, I believe, and he just didn't like it. I'm not sure it didn't match up with him very well, but he was surprisingly, he surprised him that he really liked. Again, he's just playing right up 10, right on the track line. You can see that ball pick up down lane, and it just splits the 8-9. So you don't have to have a lot of rev rate to use a TNT, which is really nice to see. So you guys out there, league bowlers, somebody looking for a ball and I think they need a lot of rev rate to get a ball to pick up and hook for them, they're not going to with the TNT. It would be a great benchmark for you as well. So again, it just depends on the style of play you like, but this is going to work for pretty much anybody. You can play in with it, get around the lane with it. You can play straighter with it. Obviously, just like before, two-handers can use it. So whatever fits your play style, a new TNT is gonna work well for you. Well, there you have it, guys. That's the new TNT by Roto Grip. So check out your local VIP Pro Shop and see if the new TNT might be a new, good, solid benchmark ball for you. Until next time, we'll catch you here on Frame by Frame. Keep scoring one frame at a time.